This is the worst and one of the hardest puzzles to turn. And I found out that nobody on the internet scrambled this puzzle yet. This is called the Big Dipper megaminx. And I want to be the first to show you guys how this puzzle moves and looks like when it's fully scrambled. Starting off, this puzzle was so hard to turn that I went to the gym and worked out with it. Then I gave it to the strongest guy I know to see how he would turn it. And then this happened. Oh, you're turning it? I can't believe it popped with only 3 turns. And now it looks like a disaster, like the Emoji movie. So how am I gonna fix this? Well, it's easy. All I have to do is move these little pieces and do some offline building. And voila, we built it. Oh, and yeah, you don't need to see this. I totally did not just spend another $100 on this. Okay, so now let's be extra careful and see how long this takes to scramble. And count how many moves it takes. As you are watching me scramble right now, I am putting a lot of force, while at the same time being very careful that it does not pop again. So for the first time, you might actually need skill to scramble a puzzle. Something really cool about this puzzle is that it shapeshifts, making it extra challenging to solve. When scrambling this puzzle, I realized there's actually a good reason why it turns very tight. It's because of these little inside pieces here that will fall off if the cube is too loose. After a brutal 3 minutes of scrambling, I was already getting tired, so I took a break and went and watched a movie. I went back scrambling, and to give you perspective, this is how a $1 cube turns. This is not a fair comparison, but just wanted to show that a puzzle with this many moving parts is very hard to turn. Something I just realized was that I was forgetting to scramble these little pieces here, which I got one only. But trying to scramble another of these little pieces was tricky, because even aligning the layers and turning it would not move and felt like the little pieces would pop out. But when I went to scramble normally, I could not move anything anymore without putting in extreme force. You could literally see my hands sweating now. As I kept trying to put so much force into my turns, it made my stomach rumble. And yeah, I had to go poo. So I called it a day and did 15 minutes of scrambling, with a total of 45 turns, meaning that's 3 turns per minute. Subscribe to see more weird puzzles.